Hi, and welcome to the Retail Roundup. This is Shama Maher from Scaling Retail. This week we take a look at showrooming, in particular Best Buy. This holiday season, Best Buy launched a wonderful commercial featuring Will Arnett and really putting up forward in front that they are suffering from showrooming. They turned into a light and witty commercial, but it still never fails to address the fact that showrooming is a big issue. Best Buy launched last year a $45 billion campaign really geared towards getting customers back into their stores and back to shopping with them. This Renew Blue campaign, appropriately named, is really aimed at getting people back to seeing the benefits of what it is to shop in store. Now, we may think that larger retailers are the only ones to suffer from this. However, small stores and boutiques in particular also suffer from showrooming as well. There are 5 strategies and things that we can do as boutique owners and retail store owners to really help cultivate the customer and prevent showrooming. Number 1, customer engagement. Customer engagement in store and online. Of course, you may not have a fully functioning e-commerce site right now, but probably you have a newsletter, or you have a splash page, or you have a way to be able to have your customers find you online. What's really important about this is being able to close it full circle. So you want to have your customer come in the store, have a very engaging, relaxing, whatever your brand ethos is, whatever environment you look to create for your customer, be able to have that for him or her. Have wonderful dialogue, show them their products and services, do what you do best, which is working on your customer. Then you also want to have a customer acquisition process to bring them onto your newsletter. This way they can stay in touch with you, you can let them know of product launches, you can also keep them posted of other events and in-store things that you have going on. Number 2, product exclusivity. So obviously being a small line, a small brand, you may not necessarily have the opportunities to buy total exclusive lines from certain designers or vendors. However, you might be able to do some pre-releases and pre-launches. You'd be surprised how many smaller vendors are willing to work with the small guys in terms of being able to help boost the business for both of you. Also, larger vendors very often will be able to give you some pre-release colors, pre-release styles before they go ahead and launch them out to the larger guys. So having those relationships with your vendors are going to be very important when creating a great product assortment that's both innovative and fresh for your customers. Number 3, in-store events. Hopefully this past holiday season you had some great holiday parties. Hopefully those generated for you some great foot traffic, which you then converted into newsletter signups. And at the very least, you were able to serve your customers some great cocktails and have them buy a couple items and really cultivate that relationship. There's nothing like a little cocktail party to get customers to start shopping. There are very easy ways that you can do that. Some of them include going to Trader Joe's and getting a couple bottles of wine. Other things you can do if you're a little bit larger and you have a larger customer base is, partnering up with Absolute Vodka or Moët Hennessy or, an alcohol company that can help you with sponsoring your event. Number 4, going to your customer. So this would include pop-up shops as well as off-site events. There's something that's really great about being able to take your product to your customer, which is that you become an expert in them even more. You're going directly to them. Maybe you find a new customer that you didn't even know you had before. But being able to take your products outside of your store is a big advantage for you as a small business. Staying nimble, staying agile, and being able to really become an expert in who you're catering to. So take a look at pop-up shops and retail spaces that you can rent. The storefront.com is a great place to find those resources. And then also in terms of offsite events, take a look at what happened the year before and what events can you now participate in this year. And lastly, packaging and the details. There's a lot to be said about having great packaging and being able to service your clients something that's beautiful, something that really speaks to your brand ethos, whether that's clean and consistent, black and whites, or whether it's more luxurious and you have ribbons and there's some gold trim and the tissue paper is colored. Really figure out what is your branding and how do you take that into your packaging. Those colors, those patterns, those feels will also translate well into your online presence as well. But remember, Amazon has terrible packaging, and that is one area that you can definitely beat them on. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Talk to you soon. Bye.